Desmond Hall, a mansion of stone and mortar, looming high on the cliffs above the village of Desmondton, home of a family once thought of as charitable, honorable. But now it represents a threat to the people below. For the master of Desmond Hall has brought murder to the sleepy village. And in the town, the people say that whoever visits the old house enters a dark pit, the only exit being blood, torture, and death.
White flowers. What a perfect gift. From someone who respects a lady's purity.
Miss Raleigh.
Oh, good afternoon.
All these flowers. You've transformed the room.
I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. I'm as romantic as the next man, perhaps even more so.
Oh, are you really? That must be most reassuring for your wife. Mr. Thaxton, you impress me as a man who has romantic inclinations combined with marital fidelity.
You have read my character perfectly.
For you.
I thank you.
Think nothing of it. They arrived as a gift from an admirer, a secret one. I can't imagine who it could be.
Can't you?
Those secret admirers are stimulating and mysterious, and I do enjoy a mystery.
Not all that mysterious. There's an envelope and a card. You must have dropped them. The card is signed. Erica. Erica Desmond. Would you like to have it?
No, thank you. Though it would make a remarkable keepsake since Erica Desmond is dead.
Another mystery. That should also please you.
It doesn't. You sent them to me, Mr. Thaxton, and signed Erica Desmond's name.
Why should I do that?
To frighten me.
Oh, perish the thought. However, it is Mrs. Desmond's signature. I have some correspondence on record.
And you found an old card she had signed and included them in the flowers.
How little faith you have in me. Miss Raleigh, did you know that Agatha Pruitt was dead?
Yes.
Poor girl. Suicide. Saying the most outlandish things. Did she ever speak to you about me?
No. Why should she, Mr. Thaxton?
Oh, no reason. No reason. But since she called Jean-Paul Desmond a murderer, I felt no reputation was safe.
She did not speak to me of you.
Yes. Well, I only brought up her death because it doesn't speak well for Desmond Hall. I should hate anyone to conclude that death is the fate of our house guests. You understand?
Of course I do. I understand a threat when I hear one.
Little faith again, you see. Dear Ada, you're delaying me with your questions. I have business in the village.
I want to know, how did she die?
Suicide. The girl was unbalanced.
Laszlo, last night you told me that Agatha Pruitt would have to die.
Did I say that?
You said she'd have to be removed for your protection and mine. Now, what did you mean?
I do get over dramatic at times now and then. Excuse me, Ada.
Laszlo, did you harm that girl?
You mean, did I murder her, push her into the river? What a question for a devoted wife like you to ask. You have no idea, Ada, how you break my heart.
Laszlo, answer me.
If you're looking for murder, my dear Ada, I suggest you look elsewhere. And to start with, if I were you, I should look to the head of this family.
Mother.
Where have you been?
Sleeping, Mother.
Until late afternoon?
Well, I spent a very exhausting night searching for some young lady who seemed intent on killing herself.
I know all about the young lady. And I regret the day that Agatha Pruitt came into this house. She's dead.
I know that. Mother, help me.
Help you?
They've all turned against me. Jean-Paul Raxel, the whole merry group.
Oh, Jean-Paul couldn't have turned against you, Court.
Oh, no? Well, by his command, Quito trapped me, and my devoted cousin threatened to feed me to a serpent.
Oh, Court, what are you saying?
You love me, don't you, Mother?
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, then help me. Trust me. Because you're the only one I can depend on.
Oh, Court, that's all I've ever wanted to hear. That's all I've ever wanted, your respect and your loyalty as a son.
And you have it. I promise you. If you'll trust me, I'll manage to bring about all the things you want. No more unpleasantness. No more hatred at Desmond Hall. It will be the way it was, Mother. Long summer days, picnics down by the river, sunshine and peace. For you and you. You and me.
Dear Mr. Shimkin, I have decided I must cancel the rest of the tour. I'm too exhausted, mentally and physically, to go on. I know you have plans for me to act in the Noah Coward play. Really, darling? Yes, well, I could play that. But, Shimmy, darling, for now, only rest and refueling. Love, Erica. Oh, no. Of course not. Helena.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Not at all. Oh, do sit down. We'll ring for champagne, shall we?
Oh, no, thank you. I don't really think I should drink.
But you look so pale, Emily. No wonder, moping around in that room.
Helena,
Yes, Emily.
I've been doing a great deal of thinking lately.
Have you, darling?
Yes, and I'm not going to do what you want me to. I'm not leaving Desmond Hall.
You strange, misguided girl. Whatever made you think...
I know what you want. Jean-Paul Desmond.
Really, darling?
Helena, you don't have to perform for me. This isn't a stage, and I'm sincere, not play acting.
Well, very well, then. I shall be sincere and sympathetic, like something out of Little Women. Well?
Jean-Paul loves me.
I'm delighted.
I mean it. He loves me. And I have friends now. Powerful friends who will crush anyone who gets into my way. And the word crush is a literal one. It means crush.
Can this be sweet little Emily, the little librarian, the quiet researcher, who has won the heart of the master of Desmond Hall. Crush me? Is that what you do? But that is what you said, sweet Emily.
I don't know. I didn't mean that.
Emily, what is it? Well, one moment repentant and shy and timid as a fawn, and the next full of strength and threats. Threats of murder.
I didn't say that.
Emily, what is it? Tell me.
I don't know. Something comes over me. It's like poison running through my blood. And then I don't hear what I've said. I don't know what I'm saying. Helena, what can I do?
Do? Well, you're under the protection of Jean-Paul Desmond, who loves you. Safe at Desmond Hall with the man you love.
Helena.
Well, I think that's an enviable position. But what woman wouldn't envy you? And Emily, if such ecstatic love has moments of forgetfulness, moments when the tiger shows her claws and the snake exudes venom, well, my dear, remember, it's been that way since Eve.
Why did you say snake?
No, classic symbol.
You frighten me.
I shouldn't. I shouldn't frighten you, Emily. There's no need for you to be frightened of me. I love a good love story. With a happy ending. And from now on, I shall devote myself to you and Jean-Paul. And make sure that your love story comes to a proper end.
Yes?
What are you doing?
I'm feeding my pets. An errand of mercy. I find the people here at Desmond Hall distasteful and hardly worthy of preservation. But we are surrounded by little friends.
You usually feed them in the foyer?
I came from outside.
That's peculiar. I came up the driveway just now. I saw nothing.
It's dark.
Court, does your mother know about your feeding plans? Does she know what you take from the pantry?
And what do you want me to do? Account for every scrap? Because that's all they are, table scraps. You're ridiculous, you know that? Here you are accounting for every penny at Desmond Hall and every crumb. As if anything here belongs to you.
I'm looking after your inheritance, your future.
Well, I think I'm quite capable of doing that.
No. You're young and you're careless.
What I am is none of your business. And also, dear stepfather, when I come into my inheritance, it will have nothing to do with you. Because you'll get nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Court. What happened?
Nothing. We just had a little talk, that's all. Well, what's all this?
Hors d'oeuvres for the guests.
You work too hard, Ada, for our guests. I think it's time to trim the number of guests.
The way you decided to do away with Agatha Pruitt.
Ada, when will you understand me correctly?
I don't know, but perhaps when I do, we'll both regret it. Oh, one thing more, Laszlo. Court is my son, and I love him. And if there should ever be a choice, if my devotion as a wife and a mother should ever be tested.
Yes, Ada?
I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Aren't you, my dear?
No, I'm not.
I never expected to have you frightened of me. I only wanted devotion.
Laszlo.
Devotion and obedience, like any husband wants.
Laszlo, you're hurting me.
Well, you mustn't be afraid. And you must be careful, Ada, or you'll drop your tray. Ada, how clumsy of you. What a waste. All that good food gone to waste. Waste not, want not, I always say. But then you've forgotten a great many of the lessons I've taught you. We must have to talk tonight, you and I. A very serious talk.
Better now? You see, I do know what's right. You do trust me, don't you?
I want to see Jean-Paul.
He's resting. Tired and heartbroken. Or did you know that dear Agatha Pruitt is dead?
No, I didn't know.
She was a rival of yours, wasn't she?
Rival?
For the affections of Jean-Paul Desmond.
Jean-Paul pitied her.
I know. He wanted to protect her. Poor, lonely girl. And yet, she died. Was drowned, I understand. In the river.
Drowned.
Last night.
She was wicked.
What did you say?
She would not serve.
Serve? What is it, Emily?
I don't know why I said that.
Well, do you serve?
What?
You do, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Emily, tell me. You can tell me. I'm your friend. Unless you talk to someone. Well, there's no telling what will happen to you. They may send you away. No. Jean-Paul won't be any help to you. Not any more help than he was to poor Agatha. Emily, look at me. You must confide in someone. You must confide in me. I know this is a dreadful thing to say, but if you don't, well, I'm afraid that in your desperation, you could land up in the river, below the cliffs.
Well, ladies, sharing a before-dinner drink? How pleasant. Mind if I join you?
I'm afraid I have to go. I don't feel very well.
Don't look well, Emily. We can't have that, can we?
I want to go to my room.
I'm afraid solitude is not the solution. Do stay. Miss Raleigh, use your influence.
I already have.
Emily, you might consider Ada. My wife has been very overworked. You'll find her quite worried tonight. And she'll still have to take a tray to your room.
No, I don't want a tray. I just want to be left alone.
I can't imagine, can you?
A complete mystery, Mr. Thaxton.
And mystery pleases you so. And that being the case, I'm sure you will enjoy your stay at Desmond Hall. To you, Miss Raleigh, and to the mysteries that lie ahead.
To me.
And if I may, a more solemn toast. To the dear dead departed. To Agatha.
Poor Agatha.
And to Erica Desmond.
Wherever she may be.
Kill him. If he touches her again, I'll kill him.
Someone will hear you.
I don't care. It's about time they knew that Laszlo's a monster.
I married him, Court.
You're afraid of him.
No, because he was kind.
Pretense.
Oh, he was. I remember.
My memories are more recent. I can remember you down on the floor, cleaning it. And the marks from his fingers were on your neck. When are you going to tell him to leave?
Leave?
You better do it before I do something worse. I hate him. I've hated him from the first day you introduced me to him. This is your new papa, Cork.
Cork, stop it.
He's gonna look after us from now on because he loves your mother and he's gonna love you like a son. How could you? How? When I still remembered my real father and how much he loved me.
Cork.
Don't you touch me! You bring him his delicacies and you bow when he orders you to bow. But I've got other plans. Other plans!
Here. And I'm ready to serve. But you will protect me, won't you? You won't let me come to harm. And you will save Jean-Paul for me. For me. The others will be provided for. I will sacrifice them to you. I'm ready to serve. And I'm not afraid. I'm here. And you will protect me, won't you?